Okay, welcome to the stream everybody. This is Friday night GT7 open lobby racing. So if you've got the game, all you need to do is look for the Ham VR lobby in the multiplayer section. I'll be starting some races shortly, just waiting for a few people to log on, waiting for Lincoln as well, so he should be streaming as well shortly over on his channel on Lincoln Clay VR on YouTube. Got the PSVR2 ready, so we'll need to set that up, and I think that's about it. So people are wondering, my PSN is it's ham_VR, so if you send a friend request through, I'll add you, and then you should be able to filter the lobby list by friends, because otherwise it might be quite a big list, and I'll try and accept them via my phone rather than trying to do it in VR, which could be awkward. So if you're watching and you want to race, just type something in the chat so I know text to speech is working. And there's always a delay on YouTube of about 20 seconds from when I've actually said it. So I'll wait. So Gaming Legends, you should be good to go. Keep an eye out. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Check over on my laptop. Should be alright. It's quite annoying because I've lowered it down to 8 megabits. And with Virgin Media, and I'm paying for 35 up, and I'm only getting like 10. So now YouTube's saying I'm not sending enough for 8. Oh, lovely. This is the thing with streaming. You need good broadband. Am I frozen? I might be. I'll wave my hands and look at my laptop. There's not much I can do about the internet. Oh, seems to be playing back. Yo, Lincoln, are you coming on? Just getting set up. Thanks for the message. Alright, I'll get the game fired up and give chance for people to connect. Yeah, let's bring the game audio in. Go and join chat on PS5. Alrighty. Can't remember how to join voice chats. Where's the sound gone? Give you some music for a minute. Just try and get this up and running. Lincoln has started a party. Hopefully I can join. Can you hear me, Lincoln? So I need to tweak something in my settings. Hold on, Link. Hear me now, Link?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, yeah. I think I've got it figured out, so I've got you on a different channel on the mixer, rather than being mixed into the game audio. So I was trying to... Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool.
So something that I was about to say is that I find it a little bit disappointing that the PSVR2 headset, it displays notifications within the headset. Like when you join the party, I got the notification inside the headset, private messages that people have sent me. Those notifications pop up inside the headset, but the YouTube chat does not pop up inside the headset. So I'd like to think that that's just a software issue that Sony can fix with a patch.
I think so. It was always truncated, wasn't it, on PSVR1? It was kind of limited, so I'm still running text-to-speech, which should work for you.
Yeah, same here. So I'm getting ready to go live. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page before I went live.
All right. Yeah, I'm live now, as you know.
Okay.
So yeah, ready when everyone else is really. I'll start creating the lobby in the game. So it'll take me a minute or so.
Make sure I get this.
At least got audio figured out. I think I'm in broadband issues again, which is quite annoying.
Yeah, I kind of heard the stuttering when I was commenting in your chats.
Yeah, so I think I told you before, I'm paying for 35 megabit up, and I'm getting like 10, and now it's dropping between 5 and 8. So
I'd imagine you probably got a bloody bone to pick with them.
Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed, to say the least. They're increasing the prices as well, which is really annoying. And there aren't many options for my area for alternative providers.
Sounds like the American way.
They've got the monopoly, and they're not very good. Right, Lobby. So, if you're watching and you can't make out what I'm saying, check out Lincoln Clay's stream. You'll be able to hear me probably clear on that.
So I'm just getting the title all set.
Connected to server. Okay, create new room.
All right. Let's see if it starts now. All right, I think we can go with that.
Hey, Support Gaming. Hopefully you can hear me okay on the stream, because I think my broadband's broken. This is the law of the sod.
Okay, I'm gonna go through my intro now, so I am live. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back for
Lincoln do his intro. Hopefully I'm still coming through. Can't tell.
Look at the name of the room on the stream and just join us. No password needed. And so that's I think that's my intro, pretty much to the point. Do you have a room open yet, sir?
No, I'm just configuring it.
Okay. So what are we doing today?
Everything. So I was thinking we'll do some of the usual GR3 races on tracks, you know. But then I thought we could mix it up, do some off-road rally racing.
Okay.
And try some of the other tracks that we don't really know.
Okay, which is fine with me. And I've explained to my viewers, as far as this channel goes, GT7 is going to take over as the featured content of this channel. And I'm looking to stream 3. Hey, how's it going? One thing I need to inform the chat about. The chat does not display inside the headset, so I have to use speech chat. So whenever you comment, the speech chat does not say who made the comment. So I think the best way to...
Just hold on, Nipper. I'll if you send me your PSN or type your PSN name, I'll add you, and then you can filter by friends. If you can't find me on your PSN friends list, it's the easiest way to do it.
Okay, so hey, I'm setting up a room. He's informing his viewers how to find the room. So to the viewers of this channel, as far as the comments goes, as I was going to say, the best way for me to recognize who's saying what is when you type a comment into the chat, type in your name and then type in the comment. That way I know who's saying what. Because as far as the headset goes, all I know is comments are coming in. I don't know who's saying them. So sorry to make everybody have to go that extra mile, but that's the best way for me to say find out who's saying what, so I can respond appropriate.
Nipperat, okay. Let me add that to our phone. I'm to peek through the gap. So you're saying you got text-to-speech link and it's not reading the name out? I think you can make it do that.
It's the speech chat within the PS5 speech chat.
Oh, and it doesn't say who said the comment?
No, it's just it reads the comment. It doesn't say who's...
That's a bit of a fundamental flaw, isn't it? There must be an option to turn it on.
So nope, like when you go into the settings and you find the speech chat, there's an on and an off switch. That's it. No advanced settings. So all right, we'll be looking for you, Support Gaming.
See if I can start this room. Hang on. Let me pick a track. How about Spa to begin with? Everyone knows Spa, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And I think Spa's a little more forgiving on GT7 than it is ACC. I mean, at that Eau Rouge, you pay dearly on ACC. So for the Group 3 races, I don't know whether to use the Porsche or whether to use the Ford GT.
So I'll go in Monza, just because it's right in front of me. Everyone knows Monza too. Okay, room is being created. Also, Nipper, if you're there, that's probably why you couldn't see it yet. I hadn't pressed the create button. Create room button, should I say.
Oh my god. That's something I don't know why it's happening. Every now and then, the pass-through will turn on for no reason for a split second.
Turn on?
Yeah, the pass-through of the PSVR headset.
And reveal your room to the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the bad thing about that, is everybody sees what's going on. So not that I got anything to hide except a trillion wires everywhere, but
should I show PSN? Nipper Rat. Can't find it.
So we're looking for Ham's room here, going into the lobbies.
Gaming Legends is in. Yes.
All right, Support Gaming said he'll join us soon.
Nippery. Oh, in fact, there's a Nipper_R. Could that be you?
Show front rooms only with friends. And oh, you starting out on Monza?
Yeah, just because I didn't want to scroll through the list and it is right in front of me. But Monza's just as good.
Okay.
Everyone knows Monza and Spa.
Yeah, but something about those chicanes, that first chicane on Monza, something about that gives me a problem. But hey, we'll overcome it. And yeah, we'll go with the 4GT. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say, wait a minute, I'm not in VR. But I forgot it'll put me in VR once after the countdown.
Alright, Nipper, I've sent you a friend request. If you accept that, you should be able to filter the lobby list by friends. That'll make it easier to find the server. Right.
Find a sweet spot here. Apologies to whoever just sent that comment. I couldn't make out who sent the comment or what they said.
I know what's going to be the problem now, Link. We've now that we've got a few people in, our lobbies will fill up so fast. People that we want to join won't be able to get in. We might have to put a password on at some point. If we get more people. You know,
how many people did you limit the room to?
It's on maximum, which is 16 apparently. Oh shit. I think I've got my wheels set on F1 profile. I have. But my turning wasn't correct.
That helped a little bit. So, viewers, between myself and Ham and comments, there's probably going to be a lot of chatter in this stream. Which car are you using, Ham?
I'm in the Porsche right now.
What? No.
I think they might have nerfed the Nissan since the VR update.
The Porsche?
No, I'm in the Porsche, but I'm saying the Nissan that I was using before.
Oh, okay, I can see where that happened because, like, the Nissan was kind of like the OP car for quite a while.
Yeah,
even though
seems like
Sport.
The Porsche is always at the top. They don't seem to nerf the Porsche. So,
but
plus,
I've been winning back. I won back-to-back races yesterday and the day before, using both the Porsche and the 4GT.
Hey, no, but yeah, room's up. I'm in it, racing. So it should be called Ham VR and Lincoln Clay VR. Live on YouTube is the name of the channel.
Got those base shakers set up, I assume.
They're on. Oh yeah. Shake it, baby.
Well, I had to turn the base shakers down, the volume on the amp, because you know how I told you my base shakers was shutting off sometimes?
Tripping them out. Yeah.
Yeah, the volume was too high, and it was causing them to, I don't know if lag out is the word I want to use.
Right, it's Gaming Legends.
Oh, we got 8 people in here. Excellent.
Yeah, so if you've got the dial turned up too high and the sim hub settings are too low, even when you turn it up, it'll be putting a lot of current through the little lamp. So you probably just need to turn the gain level in sim hub up and then turn the volume dial down on the little lamp.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. So what I did was I found a happy medium where I get enough vibration. It says something about the views. Oh shoot.
Hey, at least you've got a rear view camera in this. I've not really driven the Porsche much in VR. It's my first time looking around. Oh shit.
Now that's something I do not like, is the car keeps spinning out at this chicane. Even when you're only going 2 miles an hour. That's the one physic I don't like about this game is. Yeah, this is the view that I would want to use in VR naturally.
Have you found the room yet, Nipper? I wonder if the room's full now. Chat. Oh no, the space is still. Say good evening to everyone, shall we?
I gotta remember with this 4 GT, I gotta brake a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so
because it has a little more understeer.
So we've got 8 more spots left, Nipper. So if you go to multiplayer, you should be able to. Actually, did you accept my friend request? Accept my friend request first, and then you should be able to filter the server list by friends. I think that's an option because I've not. Is that right, Link? How did you find the server? Did you just filter by friends? Did you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
So I've never actually searched for one myself yet. I love the contrast.
I'll have to come back and look at that combat.
I love the contrast on the headset. Like when you get the glare, it's actually really bright. Like real stick.
Oh boy. That's
Alright, Artful.
I've got to get ready to answer a lengthy question, Ham. Somebody's asking about whether to get a PlayStation or a PC for sim racing play.
Alright. Well, I can meet you. Hang on a sec. Artful, you'll be done shortly. I guess you can only drive cars you have unlocked. Yes, that's right, Artful. And Nipper's still trying to find the server. So if you look for Ham VR on PSN, either add me as a friend and I'll accept it on my phone, or just look for the server. Although Nipper's struggling to find it, but Lincoln found it no problem, so I'm not sure it's an issue.
And you have to type a certain number into the network, something like that. Ham's got a video on it, how to do it, because that's how I hooked up the base shakers. So yes, the base shakers do work on GT7, but it doesn't directly work. You have to run it through your computer, and the computer and the PS5 have to be on the same network. And it's easier to do hardwired. I have not tried to do it wirelessly. Now, to answer the question about whether to go with a PS5 or go with a PC for sim racing, especially sim racing in VR. So
You got more options on PC right now, but PS5, if you like GT7, it's a lot cheaper. That's the short answer.
Yeah, that is the short answer for anyone that's listening. I do think that list is going to grow longer by this time next year, because I do think we'll get games like F123 in VR.
I hope so.
Any other sim racing titles that comes to PlayStation. Oh my God, I gotta figure this chicane out or I'm just gonna be dead meat.
I'd show you, Nipper, apart from the fact that because I'm hosting the server, I can't show you how to browse to find it without killing the server. But if Artful or someone else in chat can try and describe in words what you need to do to find...
12 people. Wait a minute. Who's that? Who dares to shoot past me in a red Ferrari?
It's not me. I think this is just the warm-up still anyway. Oh, she started the race yet.
So Ham kind of answered that question. That at the moment, as far as VR sim racing goes, you're going to have more options on PC, but the barrier to entry is probably going to be a little bit cheaper with PS5 and PSVR2. But there's also something else to consider is the PlayStation Plus, is that costs $50 a year. So I think if you look at it at the long haul, over the long haul, PC might actually be cheaper when you factor in PlayStation Plus costing $60 a year. And then there's a lot more sim racing titles on PC, and some of them have mods. And you don't have to pay to play those online. Although the barrier...
You find it, Nipper? You found the server? Are you in? Can't see you on the list yet. So we're up to 13 players. So we've got 3 more slots left. No, if he gets full, we can always password it or something, but...
If you're on a budget, I think you can definitely get... It's got a 2070 in it, and then if you want to save a few bucks on a headset, you could probably catch a Rift S on eBay for, you know, $150, $200, and Automobile Lister 2 is very well optimized. That game looks beautiful and runs on just about any PC. My headset just blacked out. Oh, probably because the race is about to start.
Alright, Niffer. Trying to help people get in or stream and drive.
Oh, hold on. Need my gloves here. So, as I was about to say about the barrier to entry, I think if you were to build a PC this got a 2070, you could probably get away with building a PC for about $1,000, and you could probably find a headset like the Rift S on eBay for like $150 to $200. So you'd be looking at about $1,200. Whereas
Turn one, Monza Chaos.
Whereas a PS5 in the UK is $550, and the headset is $550. So you'd be looking at about $1,100. So if you go the route that I'm suggesting, the barrier to entry on PC, you could probably get in there for about $1,200, but you'd have way more options. And then as far as the visuals goes, in my opinion, with PSVR2, I think that's what you're looking at. I think you're looking at a 2070 on high settings. So if you were to get something like a Rift S, I think you would pretty much get about the same visuals. The only difference is the Rift S has the screen door effect is a little more evident if you go out of your way to look for it.
I think to get the same kind of PC equivalent in VR, you know, image quality wise as what we're seeing now, we're looking at like AMS2 on something like a 3070 or 3080.
You think so?
I think so. I don't think a 2070 on a Quest 2 native resolution. You're gonna need at least a 3070, I reckon.
And if he uses a Rift S, a 2070 will be
yeah,
fine.
but I meant equivalent to a PSVR2. A Rift S is, like you say, screen door effect. It doesn't. I don't think it's close. I think that the closest equivalent is a Quest 2 on native resolution. So, I guess what I'm saying is, for the similar experience, Quest 2 native resolution, AMS2, and an RTX 3070 or 3080. So, how much is what's the 3070 GPU going to cost you these days? $600? $700?
For a 3070, the retail was for a Founders Edition was $500. So, now with everybody wanting to get a 4000 card, you might be able to get a 3070 Founders Edition off of eBay for $500 or less.
Yeah.
I mean, so the 3000 cards are finally starting to come back down to their MSRP on eBay now that the 4000 cards have taken over.
And that's just AMS2. If you want to play ACC at native res on the Quest 2, you might need something a bit more powerful, especially CPU wise.
No question about that.
But you kind of pay what you get for it. With a top-end PC with like a 4090 and the latest gen CPU, you can run all sorts of simulators. Like I personally like DCS, you know, combat flight sims, and also Assetto Corsa with all the mods. But there is a lot more hassle setting it up if you're not as technically savvy, or you don't have the time to muck around with the settings all the time, you know, updating the drivers and doing that kind of stuff. Then this is just plug and play, isn't it? So
yeah, it is.
What's the message, Nipper? I wonder if the server's full. I'll have to check in a minute. It's only 3 laps anyway.
I'm in 10th place. Holy moly, I might have to pull the Porsche out.
So this government flapping.
So I would agree with you for the most part, Ham. So the reason why, I guess the biggest reason why I suggested a 2070 and a Rift S is for somebody who's on a budget.
Yeah.
Because one of the persons in the chat, I think, commented about recently being divorced, and I know in America, a divorce can pretty much be the death of your finances.
Oh shit.
Because you're pretty much starting over from the ground, you know, from the ground up. You know, everything you worked for gone in a blink of an eye because the judge says you have to give it to somebody.
I wasn't really concentrating that race. Trying to text to speech. He was doing this last night, you can't connect.
Okay.
So
the name of the room, everybody. Yeah, I'd imagine. I've never been married, and at 55 years old, I can tell you.
So we got 12, 13, 14 people, so there are spaces. Server's not full. Yeah, I don't know, you should be able to join. Not sure why it's not letting you in. can't tell if my stream's actually even running at the minute.
I saw Artful join the room for a second. Is he still in here?
I don't know. Alright, which track next?
Let's see, we got Corinidus in here. I believe he's on my friends list. Are we doing Monza again, or are you changing tracks?
No, I'm going to change it.
Okay. The chicane at the turn 1 chicane is where I have the problems at. Suzuka, there's a hairpin that I have a problem at, that the car spins out for just no reason. I mean, you're going 2 miles an hour, but the car spins out at 30. It's almost like something kicked the car in the ass and spun it around. I'm still trying to figure out how to get through that consistently.
Right, we're doing Deep Forest Raceway. Something different. I don't really know this track, but... Or maybe I do.
Are we still doing Group 3s?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does it show me the outside of the car?
Garage.
Yeah, me too. Maybe I hit start race, not go to track.
Do you know you're on hards, Ham?
No. Settings.
So if you got your ass kicked last race, that might be why. Well, they're piling in. We're at 10 people so far.
Car settings.
Oh, well, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Now we're pitting out.
Next track. Yeah, so I'm getting too distracted trying to check the stream, which isn't working. Chat with you and see if Nipper can get in. So yeah, I didn't check my tires or anything.
What's my PSN? It's Lincoln Clay 670. See if I get the entire map on here.
You know what? I didn't check the balance of power settings and stuff. So
there might be some people in here with juiced up cars, huh?
Exactly. Yeah. I keep forgetting there's the save profiles. So you know when you set a server up, you can save your config as a profile, and I keep forgetting you've got those. I've just not done it enough to automatically know what to do.
Look at that. Gaming Ledge is right there in front of me. Let's get on his ass.
Nice. It's the first time I've done this track in VR. Gives it so much more scale, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you've only raced this in 2D and you come back and race it in VR, it's like, wow, this feels a lot bigger than what I remember.
Oh shit. I'm used to seeing stuff in VR, but it's still surreal to be able to see GT in VR with a full grid of cars online. I mean, normally when you think of Gran Turismo in VR, you think of GT Sport, with the time trials or one-on-one with a kindergarten level AI.
I had a lot of fun with that Sophie AI the other night on my stream. You know, set it on expert level at Suzuka. They were racing like humans do, like really aggressive. It's a lot of fun, but not as dirty. So I could see myself.
They were a little bit dirty. They were a little bit dirty on me.
I mean, they're a little bit, but what they won't do is like completely ram you off, which is what you get with the daily races. You know, they might nudge you a little bit, but they're not gonna turn one punterino you off the track.
Yeah. I mean, these cars are blowing past me. How's it going? As I informed people at the beginning of this stream, I'm using speech chat because the chat doesn't display inside the headset. So whenever you make a comment, you'll have to type your name in first, followed by the comment. That way I know who's making the comment and I can respond appropriately.
Alright, ready for me to start the race, Link?
Sure. I don't know this track that well, so I don't expect it to
Artful
do very
has
well.
joined. Hey. So who else we got? Anyone to recognise? Can't see. Oh, Game Legends is still here. Good.
Jeez. Yeah, some of these people in here did some shit to their cars. I mean, I just had a Subaru GT3 just blow right past me.
Fully tuned up.
Yep.
Alright, remind me next race, I'll alter that.
Yeah, but how is this compared to what?
Oh yeah, that Lamborghini souped up.
Not the only ones.
Ooh, hang at the back.
Shit.
Wow, his pings all over the place. What the hell? I don't know if there's a minimum ping setting I can set on the server. Shit, a bit wide there. I saw the Porsche fly past me.
Jeez. Whoever this Phipps is, I'm wondering what's the deal with this latency.
Yeah.
Already...
It's probably playing on Wi-Fi, on a hotel lobby Wi-Fi.
Oh my God! So I don't know if somebody ran me on purpose or not. I got hit a couple of times. When you say how does this compare to a CC, I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Do you mean ACC?
Oh, okay. If you're referring to ACC, I would say as far as VR visual goes, with ACC, you are going to need a beefy PC if you want good visuals on ACC. My main computer's a 4090, and I think it would take a minimum of a 3080 to get decent visuals from ACC. Um, ACC is my preferred game. And I like the physics of ACC better, but I will pretty much play any sim racing title that's in VR, because this game is going to take over as the featured content of this channel moving forward. And ACC, I'll be streaming that on Twitch. But, oh my God, you know, how does this compare to ACC? I almost feel like that's comparing apples to oranges.
So ACC does one thing really well, and that's GT racing. Realistic GT racing on official GT3 tracks. You know, part of the GT World Challenge series.
Yep.
Because it is officially sponsored by them, isn't it?
Yep.
And that's it. It does it really well, and that's it. And as Lingan said, it's very difficult to run because it was never optimized for VR. This, on the other hand, isn't as hardcore in terms of physics. It's a lot more approachable, so you can play it on a controller quite easily. There's a variety of tracks, some real, some not. There's a lot bigger variety of cars. There's the car collection aspect, car modding aspect, single player campaign with the menu books, the currency, so you can buy cars, sell cars.
Correct.
So yeah, it is massively different. ACC is like a true sim, as this is more arcade racer. And we're out. Right, let's get the bop turned on and stuff.
The what?
Balance of power enabled.
Yeah, okay, BOP, yeah. So, yes, it's kind of hard for me to answer that question because from my perspective, when I'm serious, I jump into ACC. This is more or less for entertainment. But now that it has VR support, I'll probably be spending more time in this than I will in ACC, because I can't deny the algorithms. The GT7 streams get way more views than ACC, so I think I've taken what I think is the appropriate measures, and I've moved ACC over to Twitch on my Twitch channel. Because the LFM races over there are hardcore. Yeah, that would be true. But when it comes to racing, the GT3 class is my preferred class, and nobody does that better than ACC. And as such as what you were saying about how GT7 has everything, you know, Formula, Group 3, you know, Group 1, 2, 3, 4, and other various, you know, dirt rally and stuff like that. So as far as my channel goes, one day a week, I'll do streams where I'll use the GT3 cars, which is my preference. Another day during the week, I'll let the audience choose. And on GT7 Fridays, which we are doing right now, being that Ham is the host, you know, it's whatever he chooses.
That's why I'm so quiet right now. I'm looking at menus all the time. I got the bum end of the deal here. Okay, I think I've done it. I can't see an option for ping, so there's no way to control people that have a very high ping. But by setting the bounce of power on, we've got rid of half the grid. So that gives you an idea of how many people were using highly tuned cars.
I knew that was going to happen because the night that GT7 launched, someone in my chat joined me on a session, and he blew my doors off with a Honda Civic.
Against a GT3 car.
fighting at the corkscrew.
So if we get enough regulars, we can get the server passworded eventually, and that'll stop the randoms that punt you off. So if you want to race with us and have good clean racing, check out the Discord. There's a link for it on the channel, and it's hamvr.discord. No, is it discord.hamvr.uk? I think so. Or just ! Discord and chat. I'll bring it up. I always get it the wrong way around. Go on, sorry.
Wow. Sorry about that, Ham. I was going to say, while Ham is on that subject, I invite everybody to sub to his channel, since he's hosting the races. And when you sub to his YouTube channel, which is Ham space VR, HAM space VR, when you sub to his channel, in the About section, there should be a link to his Discord. You join the Discord to stay informed of events that he has planned. And there's plenty of channels to talk about sim racing, about VR, and other gaming topics. So I definitely encourage everybody to subscribe to Ham VR and join his Discord. I also want to point out that after this weekend, I'm going to fine-tune my own Discord and open it to the public. You know, Ham, this discussion that we've had.
Did the link just cut off?
Sorry, I was about to say something, but a speech chat comment came in, and I couldn't catch all of it. I think they were trying to ask me the difference between TV and VR, and
Shit.
I mean, to put that in a nutshell, in terms of the clarity, nothing will ever be as clear as flat screen TV. But this is clear. This is clear, and when it comes to immersion, in my opinion, you cannot beat VR. It is the most immersive way to race. Even though I've never had triple screens, I wouldn't want to get triple screens because of VR. Not only is VR an immersive way to race, I think it gives me an advantage because of the perception. When you're racing in flat screen, everything is like a wall. It's like a painting on a wall. Everything is compressed and has no sense of depth. So brake markers are in the background, and they stay in the background until they suddenly pop up in your face. Whereas in VR, you see those
gaming
brake
legends.
markers for their
Wish I had a
actual
horn.
distance. He's what?
I said I wish I had a horn. Beat my horn. Gaming Legends is in front. I'm gonna have to let the wife try this out in VR. She tried VR sim racing a long time ago. I think it's Dirt Rally was the first one, and it's probably on the Rift S. And she's sort of overwhelmed by all the, the input. So she's had to go on 2D, but I wonder if she might find this easier. Alright, let's get the race started.
Alright. Oh, shite! Yeah, with this Ford GT, I definitely have to trail brake the car through some corners, because it's got some horrible understeer. This can't be right. You still in here, Ham?
Yeah.
Who's that behind me in the Lambo? Tiger 3?
Are you still in the Ford GT?
Yes, sir.
T. Hakila, a Finnish flag. He's doing a bit of off-road rallying in his Lambo.
Yeah, I got bumper card off the track.
That Lamborghini sounds good.
You wouldn't have to spend. Well, I guess like a Quest Pro. Yeah, you're looking at $1,500, and yeah, you could find cheaper headsets than PSVR2. The big problem is you're not going to be able to get a PC that can do what the PS5 can do for less money. Yeah, I've got no interest in buying those, especially like back in the days when Pimax first came along. It had a reputation for not, it had a reputation for breaking, simply put.
I'm definitely curious to try the Pimax Crystal. I almost got the Vario Aero at Christmas, but it was just still a bit too expensive, even with that discount that they had on. And it's like, in a year's time, are they going to have a newer model out? And the Pimax Crystal is supposed to be slightly better. So I'm hoping I can get my hands on a demo one to try out a loaner.
Okay. If I was to put my money, if I was to buy a new headset right now, I think I might be tempted to get the HTC XR Elite.
I think you'll be the compression, you know, because it doesn't have a display port connection, does it?
Oh, that's a deal breaker.
Unless it has like Y-gig connection or something.
That compression decompression bullshit, you know, that we went through with the Quest. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh, you wait. Oh, there you go. Welcome to VR sim racing.
What happened?
Somebody in the comment section said they've been playing. They've done a number of GT7 races in VR today, and they said they're never going back to flat screen, and now they gotta get ready to go down the rabbit hole so they can buy a racing wheel and all that stuff.
Nice.
That's why I said, welcome to sim racing. Get ready for that rabbit hole. Get ready to spend a lot of money on equipment. Because I have a saying about, like, when it comes to sim racing and buying equipment, I have a saying that the more potential you think you have, the more money you think you need to spend on better equipment. And that's exactly what happened to me. I went down that rabbit hole. Some of it is Ham's fault, but I went down that rabbit hole.
I just told you which bits to get out of a selection you picked.
No, that GT Omega, that was more or less you using the Jedi mind trick on me. Now,
well, you wanted a solid frame one. I was like, no, you need the aluminium profile, man. How about this one? No aluminium profile.
Because I was going to get the GT Omega Titan, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. And you like, go for the aluminum. But I think that GT Omega Titan would have been able to handle the CSL DD, but it definitely would not have been able to handle the DD1.
Bit better, second place. No, we've not got the super tuned cars.
I got knocked around.
Yeah, I came off once.
I did all right. I got knocked around, but I think I did all right. So yeah, to continue this discussion about me going down that rabbit hole. You didn't have any influence on me getting the DD1 hand, but you did have influence on me jumping into direct drives because I was actually going to buy like a G29 because I was going to upgrade from that Thrustmaster T150 and get a G29 or a Thrustmaster TGT or something like that. And you didn't say it directly, but you and Salsa went and got the CSL DDs, and I was like, okay, let me look into this DD stuff.
FOMO.
No question about that. Yeah, no question. So I spent so many days, so many weeks doing research on direct drive wheelbases. So I said, okay, I'm going to take the dive and ordered the CSL DD. And long story short, I got a couple of delays. Orders. I got a couple of letters that the orders was delayed. I got tired of waiting, so I went from spending $550 for a wheelbase to $1,200 when I decided to get the DD1. But yeah, you're right. Once you once you go VR, you can't go back.
Where to next? Oh, there's Spa. Right, let's go Spa.
All right, let's go Spa. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the GT because, I mean, the Ford GT is kind of like, when it comes to real-life racing, is
it's a beast.
I really like that car. It's a slick-looking car, and I like the history behind it.
Change car. Yeah, I'll try the... shall I bring the Mercedes?
Let's go. Let's see what we got. Oh, won't let me start. Oh, there we go.
Just take the
Who's that in front of me?
the V8.
Oh.
Here's some V8 rumble.
Corinidus. Oh, something that I didn't finish saying him. You know, our thoughts on the clarity of PSVR2, I think could be subjective, given that I wear glasses.
Oh yeah.
So I think we both agree that a 4090 with a G2, not many combinations can beat that.
Well, 4090 with a Vario probably.
What's that?
A 4090 with a Vario Aero would be my dream setup right now. Or maybe the Pimax Crystal might be better. But either of those two. The thing with the Pimax Crystal, it just still looks huge. At least the Vario Aero looks like a slightly nicer form factor.
What's the FOV on the Varo?
I think it's similar to Quest 2. Or maybe, no, actually it's a bit more. I think it's similar to this probably. Because people say it's between Quest 2 and Index, which I think this is really.
Because I think this has an FOV of 110.
Yeah.
Quest is 90, and I think it... Absolutely.
But especially in America, the price of the G2 has been absolute bargain recently. Like $300? $300 for that brand new? Where over here, it's like £600, which is like $750.
But I think I got mine for an absolute steal, for $200. But I think it came at a price, something with the left controller is draining batteries faster than the right controller. But
yeah, the general purpose VR, they're not that good because the controllers just chew through batteries.
But I can deal with that, being that I'm using the G2 as a sim racing headset.
Yeah,
so
for that it's great. Any kind of sim in flight sims. It's very popular, the flight sim community, the G2. Just because it's got that real sharpness in the center, you know, for looking at dials in the cockpit.
Yeah. I did take a look at Microsoft's Flight Simulator on my main computer, and yeah, those dials are in the sweet spot. You can read all those numbers.
I think my stream's broken. I think my upload. I think my stream's broken. I don't think my upload's working correctly. But it doesn't matter. People can hear me on your stream.
Okay.
Hello, YouTube.
I haven't double checked that.
Oh, Nipper said something. Maybe it is alive.
Oh shit! I caught that soft spot. So you say you need a gaming PC. The question is how much do you want to spend? Was the more performance?
FK Sake.
Okay. Somebody said they can hear all of us, so you can be heard, Ham.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my OBS is saying I've got 5 megabits of upload, which isn't enough. I've set it to 8 for OBS. I should have 35 up. Yeah, I'm getting robbed. It's been like this for over a week though, and I have complained to them.
Damn it, I hate that.
Alright, let's start the race.
Digital, fix that fucking physics. That spin out at these sharp turns when I'm only doing 2 miles an hour, but the car spins out as if I was doing 80. Come on, cut that shit out, Polyphony. Fix that.
Are you in the race yet, Nipper? The hell? It's only 3 laps. Oh.
What'd you get a penalty for, Em?
Eau Rouge. I cut too much of Eau Rouge off. It didn't like it. This Reynard guy is warping all over the place. Something you don't see so much in ACC is this kind of over-the-top warping.
Yeah, you don't see that in ACC.
But I wonder if it's because my broadband's messed up.
Yeah, me.
Are you able to join other servers, Nipper? Or is it just mine that's having that error?
Oh shit! You can't ride that. You can't ride those rumble strips like you do in ACC.
Oh man, that penalty killed me. It took all the speed off.
Oh shit, help!
I tried to stay left. Yeah, the penalty made me slow down to a snail's pace on that straight. That's why I was going so slow. Alright. Oh, I took turn one pretty good then.
I did too, but I figured out the secret of the ooze. How to get through shit. What we're dealing with here, I don't know if it's a server issue, you know, with the GT servers or something with Ham's broadband. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how the servers are hosted. I don't know if when I create a server, I get a load of traffic, or if you'd think Polyphony Digital would be hosting the servers, or Sony would, given how much we pay for our PSN membership.
Yeah.
I was doing on others. I wondered, Nipper, have you ever had it working before? You might have to go into your router settings and open up a port. Might be a firewall issue on your home network. That sometimes can cause that. But you'd have to Google GT7 port settings. There'll probably be YouTube tutorials actually.
Yeah, this Renard is hopping all over the place. I'm scared to make a move on him because of how much he's hopping around. His car is too unpredictable. Nope, I thought I figured it out. I did not. I'm still spinning out at that fucking chicane. His mistake gave me 4th place back. I don't know how the hell you lose control of the car on the track. On the straight. Because the game is too forgiving.
They made me laugh, man. I almost come off.
I mean, he got through the Eau Rouge okay, but as soon as he got on the straight after getting past the Eau Rouge, he lost control of his car and hit the wall. How do you do that? I mean, the way this game is, if anybody loses control at a super tight chicane, I get that, but...
So because that's where you come off?
Yeah.
So someone in the chat is asking me, what do they recommend for F1 2012, the Quest 2 or the G2? I can't remember what GPU you said. I'll check in a minute.
I think with F1 22, now that they got the bugs worked out, the game even looked good on my 3070 on my lowest PC.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a game that's going to require somebody to have to get a 3080 or a 3090.
If you can hit the 90 hertz at native res, then G2 is the one to get. Which you can with a 4080 and above, I think. So what had? Yeah, you got a 4080.
Damn it!
I'd probably go for the G2 then. If it's just that game. I mean, overall, people prefer the G2 because you're not dealing with Link. That's alright. Oculus Link, not Link and Clay. Second. Do you get more money? I don't know why it keeps recentering my VR position like to different places.
As far as recentering, what I'm finding out is when
but you can hold the options button on the wheel. That'll do it.
When the screen's loading, that's the best time to recenter the VR headset. I normally look down at my lap and then recenter it. So when I actually go into VR, it'll be set where I like it.
Gotcha. Alright, where are we going to next? Should really chat to the chat.
Ooh, excuse me.
Toto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay? We went to car racing.
Should we do another non-real track?
Don't ask to me again. Don't ask to me again, alright? I've played around with that TC. I mean, so many people have told me that so many times. I've been from top to bottom on the traction control, trying to get through those tight chicanes, and it's the same result every single time. The only thing that I've been able to figure out how to get through these hairpin turns in these tight chicanes is to just barely touch the pedal. Because I think it's absolutely ridiculous that I'm only doing 2 miles an hour and going around a corner with no throttle, but the car kicks out on me anyway. I just think that's just Polyphony Digital. I don't care if Yamauchi did do some real life racing. I just don't like that.
Right, I've picked this track out for you, Link, because I know you like this one.
Oh, it says the broadcast has been stopped. Connection to the server's been lost.
Oh.
Oh boy, so it looks like I'll have to fire this up again in 1 second. Jeez.
Alright, lots of server problems tonight, aren't we? I'm still here. You okay, Link?
No, yeah, I'm here. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. I could just hear you cursing like you had problems.
Yeah, because I had to find my gloves, took my headset off to find it, then had to readjust the headset, and then the goddamn pass-through comes off for no reason. So this track right here, I definitely will do a lot better because there isn't any tight corners that makes the car kick out on me. It just seems to happen on certain tracks, like the chicane at Monza, the chicane at Spa, the hairpin at Suzuka. Those 3 tracks, for whatever reason, the car steps out on me for some unexplained reason. Even though I'm coming in, I come into the corner so slow you can literally push the car through the corner, but it kicks out as if somebody whacked the car with the mallet and knocked the back end out.
Still no luck, eh, Nipper? Do you know how to mess around with your internet router? Because it might be a case of you need to go into the port forwarding section and open up some ports. I mean, usually you shouldn't have to do that, but if you're getting problems connecting to multiplayer servers, that sometimes can be a reason. So maybe type into YouTube GT7 port forwarding settings and see if you can do that on your router, see if that sorts it. Or if anyone else in chat has had that problem and knows how to help Nipper. Oh shit.
I've lost the traction control. I mean, I don't see the option. I see the option to go from low to high, but I don't see the traction control option anymore.
Alright. They'll turn it all off and on.
What's that?
So Nipper R, who used to watch our ACC streams quite a lot, he's got GT7, so I'm trying to get him to race with us, but he can't connect to the server. He keeps getting some sort of error.
Oh crap.
But his broadband must be alright, if he's, you know, can log into the game, because it needs the internet for that. So the only thing I can think is just to do with the firewall on his router's not letting certain ports through for multiplayer.
Could be.
It could be worth checking the version of the game as well. So it should have updated recently to version 1.29 for the release. If the game's not auto updated for some reason, that could also be a possible reason why it's not working, but it should auto update. Are you in yet, Link?
Oh yeah, I'm already practicing.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready, I'll start the race.
What I'm dealing with is trying to find the traction control. Did you disable that or something?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm using my funky switch to try to cycle through the different.
It's the blue one, right?
Hmm?
Isn't it the blue setting? Yeah.
Okay, there's power. There's a power lean. Okay, yeah. Where it says low high, that's the traction control setting.
Yeah, it's the one with the blue bar on the top.
Okay. All right.
I have mine off anyway.
Well, I still got to figure out the secret of the ooze with tight chicanes and hairpins.
This is a pretty track.
I love this track.
You can see the mountain in the background. Whoa. There's one, yeah. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button on the movie. That was the no Mikey, no mix.
No, Mikey, no.
No. So you wouldn't know this, but that's the song, like a European song by a group called Two Unlimited, which it goes with no, there's no limit. But they just dubbed Toto's voice. Oh shit. Yeah. Right. I'll do. All right. Let's start. So I get out the wall.
So I figured out the secret of how to get through the depth chicane. It may not necessarily be fast, but it'll work. So going through the depth chicane, at least two wheels got to stay on the track.
Oh shit. Shit, launch better than I thought then.
What you driving this side?
I'm in the Mercedes.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh my god. I got pinballed into the wall and now I'm in last place.
I saw that. And if see if you can find what version number Gran Turismo's at, make sure it's the latest, which I think is 1.29. Double check it's updated itself.
This is one of the bad things of what VR has brought to GT7 in VR. There's a lot of people using controllers, I bet.
Alright, nip it. Hey, is that Kowalski? Kowalski's in here. Kowalski Andretti. I presume that's him.
Well, I don't know how to make the leaderboard show up inside the headset.
No, not sure if you can. So, whoa, it's only because I've got the driver names on. Oh no, that guy.
Yeah, I know the guy that I just passed.
Get to the chopper.
I think he said he's not sold on PSVR.
No, well, he doesn't have a PlayStation currently either. So, I guess it's a bit of a harder sell if you don't already have a PlayStation. And he's just bought a gaming PC.
True. It took him forever to do that.
Come in for your link.
Okay.
Don't blow the case.
Well, I'm used to people breathing on my ass now after all the shit I go through on these LFM races.
But the viewers are now watching you really focus. You've gone all henched over the steering wheel. Oh shit! Dodged it. It's close. See if I can flash my lights. Taking a lot of curve there, trying to cut the corners, get some speed. Oh, we were both late on the brakes for that one.
Yeah, that was.
Oh shit!
What the hell happened?
That chicane thing. You took it neatly. I sort of jumped over it. ACC cutting the curb.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying was the secret to the chicane. The safe way is slow, but it'll save you in the long run. Because if you try to like slingshot through there and all four tires go over that chicane, you go airborne.
Oh no, I would have made it. I was fine, but I would have punted you flying, so I bailed out.
I went through there too slow, and you were coming through there like a missile, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I can't punt you. That's good.
Well, I guess going from last to fifth is okay. If I hadn't got knocked around like a pinball.
Who the daddy? See, Kowalski Andre. Gaming legends. Anyone else you recognise in there?
I wonder if the stream is still live. Let me check.
It could be by might be one. It might be by upload. Yeah, I think my broadband's bust. It's showing up. I've got 1 kilobit upload.
Okay, 1 kilobit upload.
According to OBS, now it's gone to 6,000.
Shit, your internet providers turned into a bunch of blokes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I'll carry on playing and hosting, but unfortunately, I don't think my upload's doing anything. So I'll end it there. Sorry, folks. Good night. Oh, before I go though, before I go, check out the stream description. It says with Lincoln Clay VR. Click on that and go watch over on Lincoln's channel if you've not seen it yet. You'll be able to hear me on that end and also see Lincoln driving.